welcome back to another video you guys were not expecting. Yeah, obviously you're not expecting. So as a new trend is going on, like I've made so many videos, and there was a video I made about why language countries are better than all these English countries. Like if you've not seen the video, I'll put it in a playlist. I titled it Jackpot Update. In that playlist, I used to put videos that is about countries or this generic this and that. So I'll put in the link in my description box. You see the playlist Jackpot Update. Then you watch the video where I talk about, language countries are actually better than these English countries. Because if you ask an average person, where do you want to move to? UK, Australia, Canada. Why? Because they speak English. And one question I used to ask people is, you want to move to a country that speaks English? This small one where you even sabi, what you don't do for your life? The small English that you can even speak, yes, the English that you can speak, what have you used it to achieve all your life? Some of you can speak Yoruba, you can speak Hausa, you can be all the English where you sabi. What has it done in your life? How much have you been able to achieve so far? At least the least person that is Japan from this country will be like 22, 23. In that your 23 years of your age that you know how to speak English, you can say, what have you achieved with it? And that's why you see me on this channel. When I come and talk, me man switch. So if it want to call me learn, I'll switch to Yoruba. You get? Because any language, when they pay my bills, I can categorically say that people watch me more because of how I switch to my local dialect than how I speak English. You people see the way I speak English like a balabulu somebody is not straight. But the fact that I changed to it, so when you know that your English has not paid you any money, has not bring any money to your pocket, it's not as if you're a newscaster, it's not as if you're working in the studio, it's not as if you are working in where did they used to speak none of it. So why are you moving to an English country by fire, by force? Why don't you want to try new things? And that's why I encourage you people. Even at that time, I was even learning German, but because of my work, you guys know, like now, I post like 3 times a day. So if I post like 3 times a day, do you know how many videos I shoot in a day? Before I shoot in a video, do you know how many times I write scripts? So it's a whole lot of work. I'm not really able to, but I still remember some that I've learned. And that was like how many months ago. I still remember Danke. I still remember Morgan. I want to add Osho. Morgan, so learning a new language is actually a good thing. So that's why I made that video. And the funny thing is, these language countries, they have more benefits to offer us than these English countries. Yeah, imagine, especially UK. Everybody is moving to UK. When you ask them, because they speak English in UK, most times people actually feel like they are moving to UK because they speak English. It will be easy for them to blend in easily, but it's a total lie. You actually even blend more with language countries than English, because those British people, they are good to us. Those language people, even when you try to struggle to speak their language, they are even more welcoming. They will welcome you more than they will actually welcome you in British, right? In UK. If you have anybody that has visited UK before, and anybody that's visited any language country, I'm not talking about those code language countries, maybe like Germany, those ones, they're naturally code people. Other language country, maybe like Netherlands, maybe like Finland, maybe like Denmark, all those language countries that they are very open to foreigners, you will kind of feel the difference. So speaking English or not does not mean that they will welcome you. Even in Nigeria, even your local distance, you have the same language, right? Just like Peter Obi, that we everybody's contest vote for Peter Obi. Majority of the people supporter of Peter Obi, they are Yoruba people, they are Southwest people. His fellow Igbo people, they did not really support him like that. Now we be Yoruba, we say we not be in tribe gan. Now we they shout Peter Obi. Do you understand? So it is not by language, it is not by dialect, it is not by this thing. You be welcome where you want to be welcome. So today I say unto you, brethren, I beseech unto you that you should learn language, because the English that you know, it did not favor you. He never pay your bills. So today, and one of the generic language to learn, and another thing is, in learning languages, make sure to learn general language, because even me, I don't want to learn a language that when I leave the country tomorrow, so all my effort of wasting languages is right. So international language, we have French, we have German, we have Spanish, we have there's this other one, Mandarin. Yes, even UK, they need people that speak Mandarin. There are a whole lot of them, generic ones. So if you learn German, just know that your life has already, because most Schengen countries, majority of Schengen countries, they speak German. Yes. So some they can speak it to a small fraction, but some they can speak it. I can make list of Schengen countries or European countries that speak German. Luxembourg. Germany is the main one, Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, Austria. Schengen country. Schengen. Come to my head. Schengen. But out of 26 now, I've mentioned Germany, right? Luxembourg, Austria, Belgium, Schengen. I'm making a separate video, countries that actually speak. My head is not, but they actually speak Germany. Imagine out of 24 Schengen countries, I've mentioned 4 over 26 is still a 2%. But I know majority of them, they actually speak German. And even if they don't speak German as German, or then Austria, did I mention Austria? So that's 5, right? Did I mention Austria? 5 over 26. So a majority of them, they speak German. If they don't speak German as core language, they will speak it as reduced kind of language, soft part of the language, even if it's not majority German speaker. So you learning German is like you having like you've learned an international language that it is viable everywhere, worldwide, everywhere. So it's not a language that maybe you learn, maybe like Russian. Like when I was in Russia, studying Russian, it is like a restricted language to me, because after I leave it, why are you speaking Russian unless I go back to Russia? And then maybe I'm at Poland. Which other country speaks Russian again? Right? Yeah, somewhere it's kind of restricted. So even if you want to learn language, make sure to go for the international language like German, like French, like Chinese, like and then Norway too. They speak German. I think this one. Norway speaks German. Which other one? There are a lot of them. I think French has a part that speaks German. I'm not sure. I can't remember at the moment. Don't let me say what I'm not sure of. Okay. So in today's video, I'm telling you guys top best websites to actually learn German language. So if you want to move to, like I said, these language countries, they actually offer so many benefits, from relocation to immigration to settlement to this. And that thing is they actually pay very well. If you go to UK because of English and they start paying you minimum wage 9 points, whereas these language countries, they pay way higher. Let me not even talk about a country like Luxembourg. That's the highest paying country with minimum wage. I think it's just know how to speak German and you make a whole lot of money there, especially if you're in, though they give job to English speakers, right? I'm making subscription videos there. I'll make a subsequent video for English speaking job. But if you can speak German, maybe if you want to become a nurse, a doctor, or a contractor, like all these vital people in the economy that I can't do without conversing with patients or with people, you actually need to learn German. So imagine if you know German and you move to Luxembourg, do you know how much you'll be earning? And then you now say because of English, you want to go to UK to go and pay what? And that's why I used to ask people that I feel like they can't learn language. I used to ask them that the English where is be how much it don't pay to your pocket, how much has it paid you? You get? So if anything no they pay you, switch it up, baby. Because like I used to tell people, I used to have a vlog channel. Cooking is my hobby. Yeah, I can be in my deepest sleep. If you wake me up, say make I wake up, say make I don't cook, I will cook. Cooking gives me joy. But you see as I am now, ask me the last time I cook, I did not know. And that's because when I was in that food channel, you know pay me. Now I just use my money to do just because it's my passion. Sometimes you switch things up. Food was my passion, but it did not pay me. I can't look say wait till I feel do. We be saying go just change my story around. We be say this thing. Now so I just they say this immigration people we be say they go just they post video how to clinical. But my limitation then was I did Nigeria. I go they post to where I don't go. I say okay now, more try am. She be your house fine. Your this thing, your shoe shine. Go online, make research. Or make your own different for them. Don't sound professional. They had English, they had you, but they throw them here and there. That's why I go online and say, you see this money? We go get them. Remember, food was my passion. I love cooking. I've been on that channel, Ashidemis Full Porn Up. The link will be in the description box. That channel is like 5 or 6 years old. If you see how much I've spent on that channel, how much will YouTube they pay? That's no be mine. That channel. So it was my passion. If anybody tell me that, why are you cooking when it's not paying? I feel shape for you. Why you go tell me say, so sometimes the things you like, when no they pay, switch it up. Switch it up. These countries I'm talking about, I never go there before. But I know say immigration pathway, they pay. So will I see somewhere that is paying and then I'll say because of passion? Passion they pay bills. Passion if you buy this kind of hair. That was how I went on Google. I started learning. I sent my first video. That first video, if you're gonna look at it, I cram it. I don't know what time they talk. There's plenty cuts. I will not read it. After I read it, I'll cram it. I'm not saying. So guys, and the thing I used to catch you people is my smile. If you watch that video, you can't even know I clamped. Mokram when you. Let's go by Mokram when. I don't know what time they talk because I never go this country. I never do. I know I shall cram the process in my head. And then people were like, the video is not. Hey, at that time I depend on Google data. If you check Google, at that time Google used to tell me that UK pay nurses very well. UK pay nurses very well. I should long pa. I should they are lying. But because I did not have experience, I don't know, I was just following trend. But at this stage I am now in my immigration channel. It's not even up to a year now. There are some things that Google will say. Shebi, this is me that I'm talking about English speaking, German speaking Schengen countries without looking at anything, just saying it offhand. Out of 26, I remember 5 German speaking countries without looking at anything. This is me. Even if I'm sleeping in my dream, I tell me which I want to migrate to this country, which one pay better, I can tell you in my dream. Maybe this is me, and that's why I'm making this video. Sometimes the things you like, they may not pay you. Sometimes the things you feel comfortable with that gives you comfort, they might not pay you. So you either choose either comfort or this. But the thing is, immigration makes me comfortable. For the fact that I can come here, because that food channel, I can't show my face. Nobody they see this fine here. But the fact that, so the thing is, I just look for something that is more comfortable. But when I started, it was not easy. If you be OG here, you know how many people have used for immigration. You people know. This is like my third book. And you see this book, I stick at it is. You people know, this is my third book. I had sleepless night, but it was worth it because I'm somebody that I enjoy reading. I used to be a medical student before I had to drop out. I enjoy reading, so it was seamless for me that okay, since I can't go to school for now, money never did. Me, I just use this one, they rejuvenate my brain, right, to keep it active. So so that's why I used to tell people in my story, in my videos. Sometimes don't say you don't want to learn language. If that's what will better your life, learn it, because the English way you know, it don't better your life. You will just be there. The only time you speak English is on Twitter to argue with your name. Some of you don't even speak English because you are staying with a Yoruba person. So what's that the essence of that English? The only time you speak English is with your children. Oh, don't go, drop it. Wait in the exam, do. Learn it. And you learning language does not mean that the one you learn will disappear. So sometimes the things you are comfortable with, go pay us. So anything where say go give you that money, anything we saying go make your life more better, as long as it is legal. My dear, switch it up, baby. Switch it. It sounds like I take switch out. Now I can make video, make my hair like this. And this is saying me, I post video 3 times in a day. And I tell people, if you leave me to post videos 10 times in a day, I will gladly do that. This video is already 30 minutes and I've not started. Some people say I talk too much. But people that want to learn, they will understand my point of view. This is me telling you my story. Not be motivational talking, no. It was really hard for me to leave my career of 5 years cooking. Say no, learn to immigration. A place I have never been to before. Something I have never done. One of my first videos that I picked up then was UK visa application. I don't go UK before. I don't even know where the embassy is. But look at the way I explained this. Somebody will be like, this girl, now abroad she daily. I know how anything. I did my house in Nigeria. I know her. The way I was filling the form, the good things, this girl, she don't fill the form. That was my first time. That was my first time. All I did was go to their website to go and read. Understand? Came back. Oh yeah, hey guys, let's go. At the point when I'm making the video, she wanted to confuse her. You walk out devil. And then I realized that sometimes it's okay to make mistake. Like, just like when I wanted to mention 26 Schengen countries, and I was like, oh, I can't remember. it is okay to tell your viewers you cannot remember. Let them know that yes, I cannot remember. You can go and check the rest. If anybody like that, you call yourself professional, you will go and professional yourself. It's okay. You don't have to know everything, because if it's before, I mean, maybe end the video and go and be good. Nah, I'm happy that I was even able to take that one from my head, because I'm happy. I don't know, I've talked so much. So that is just me encouraging you that if one thing no pay you, switch it up. If your current career no pay you, change career. If this one no pay, no be every time passion. See, when money is there, passion will come. This immigration, this thing is more stressful kind of than my cooking job, because you have to read and read. But it is worth it, because it makes me feel good. Anytime I'm on my camera, the type of joy I used to feel, the fact that I know I'm going to wear clothes, I'm going to wear wig, I'm going to show you guys my fine wig. Anyways, websites to learn German language for free. You don't have to pay money. So you can use this website. You can be learning it once in a bit, once in a while, anytime you have time, right? Shall be learning small. Just like I told you, the last time I learned this German language was 4 months ago. Then I posted it to my, and I can still remember Danke. I can still remember gluten Morgan, gluten Abend, gluten tag. And I didn't practice, so that was the only one I did, and I don't have anybody to discuss with it. So that's just something about language. And German is one of those language to learn easily. Is not hard. So if me have learned it like 4 or 5 months ago, I didn't practice. So if you actually dedicate 5 months to it, tell me why you won't. No, tell me. So gluten Morgan, gluten tag. Anyway, so best website to learn for free. The first one is Duolingo. This one I don't really let's add it, because that's what people actually used to. They say maybe it's not really German. So the next one is Dutch Academy. The next one is Dutch Well. The next one is my tongue is gonna. The next one is Atilingua. The next one is Grim Grammar. The next one is learnlanguage.com. And the next one is digitaldialect.com. So those are the list of all the websites you can learn German language for free. Like I told you, there are so many benefits you can learn from learning this language: free tuition, scholarship, permanent residency, get a job easily, high-paying job. There are a whole lot of benefits you can actually get with learning German. I know it might not be easy at first, but like I said, if I can remember what I learned like 4 months ago, without practicing, I'm even trying to work my head, okay, what did I learn? So imagine if I had done it consistently, and that's because I don't even have time because of my very, very tight schedule. Like I told you guys, I'm not even the cook again. I eat outside. Maybe me will get back. There was one time that I wanted to make catfish. I can't even remember how to make catfish again, because it have day. Food is my passion, but it not pay me. Food was my passion, but it not pay me. Now immigration is the passion. What did I say? Immigration is the passion. And the thing is, when I keep telling people I've not been to these countries, I'm in my Nigeria, people don't believe me, because when I explain, it's very seamless. It's very seamless, because now who blow me? Where I go learn work? Because I want to stay. But despite money was like a driving force to changing my career path, right? I didn't allow money to enter me, because there's some things I can't post on my channel, like all this viral immigration, kidney coins recruiting, move in 2 days, I'm not saying a lie. Yes, I've got it. Before I used to help them to copy and paste, but I've gotten to that stage and I said, you are lying, Joe. Yes, that's why I don't used to post it. And like I said, if anything no go favor my Nigerian people, I know they post them. So despite money was an inspiration, I'm still able to set that legacy. If it's not real, I don't post. Yeah, that's me. That's how she means. Thank you. Anyways, this video is the end of today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.